The Montreal Alouettes are 6.5-point favorites over the Ottawa Redblacks on Thursday night when the Owls finally hoist the 110th Grey Cup banner after starting the season with back-to-back games on the road. The Redblacks looked pretty sharp in last week's win over Winnipeg, Ottawa's first game of the season, though Montreal's defense has allowed only 32 points during this 2-0 start. JC, who you
We
got?
really didn't get a chance to talk about it off the top, but I was really impressed by the Red Blacks in their first game last week. Drew Brown looked sharp in his first start at quarterback for that franchise, and I think Raquel Armstead is a real find at running back. He seemed to really give that offense something they've been lacking, a physical element in that run game. But this is a different animal this week. This is the Montreal defense. And since about halfway through last season, they've been unbeatable. And I don't think that's going to change on a night where they're going to host the Grey Cup banner that they so rightfully earned last season. Montreal is going to be fired up, and that Ottawa crew is going to have to go through a little bit of a learning curve here in order to figure out one of the best units in the entire league with all the new personnel they have. I still think this spread is a little bit wide, but I'm going to take the Montreal Alouettes here all the way.
I'm certainly going to take the Alouettes to win this game. I think this will be a low-scoring, grinded-out, pound-and-ground type of game. That being said, I am going to pick the Ottawa Redblacks to cover here. I do think it'll be close. I do think the Redblacks are much improved. I think that Drew Brown, with his quick decision-making, and surprising, I didn't realize that Justin Hardy had quite as much yards after the catch ability as he showed in week 2 against Winnipeg. I thought some of those timing routes were really effective. I do think that they could recreate some of that success here at Molson Stadium in Montreal. So I'm going to take the Alouettes to win this game, but I do think the Alouettes have it in them to cover in what, again, I anticipate to be a relatively low-scoring affair.
The only critique I have of the Redblacks after seeing them in those new uniforms is the fact that there's nothing on the pants. There needs to be something on the pants, man. Those jerseys, those helmets, oh, man, that is swaggy, drippy. Those pants, they're probably not going to be able to change them in season, but if they add something to that, right up there with the top uniforms in the league.